Hello everyone, Namaste. Welcome to day 2 of Yoga for Beginner. And today will be the same thing. We need 2 blocks and 1 strap with us. Now yesterday was just awakening the muscles, but today we're going to do a bit of deeper stretch, especially on the oblique area. So let's get started. So we're going to come into sitting in your cross-leg position. Right, so you can always pop a block under your hip if you want to lengthen up the body, or you can simply just bring the hips down and hands on knees resting. Just roll the shoulders back. Just relax that upper body. Taking deep inhale and full exhale. And this time, take a deep breath. And on your exhale, you want to let go from the mouth. Sigh it out. Relax the body. Don't have to be too serious. Just let the body does its job. Inhale again. And let loose. Sigh it out. One more time. Inhale through your nostril. Maybe put a smile on your face and exhale, sigh it out. Continue to keep those eyes closed and just focusing on your breath. Today we're going to incorporate your breathing. Yesterday was just awakening the muscles, so we are putting a lot of focus on those muscles yesterday. But today we're going to incorporate with your breath. And just simply by exhaling, feel your muscles fully relax. And now just bringing the awareness to the breath, to the air that you stream in and out of your body. Just when was the last time you just sit down and bringing full awareness to your breath? Just let it go. You can always place your right hand to your heart on the left side or to the heart center, or place your left hand to the abdominal area. And just somehow feel your chest and abdomen expanding and contracting when you inhale. And exhale, sigh it out maybe. Just feel the softness on the chest and abdomen. And just one last breath here. Let it go. And take your time to release your hands. Bring them back to your knees. And really take your time here to just gently open up your eyes. Well done. You can consider that as a meditation. Alright, let's begin with the stretching. So we're going to straighten your right leg out to the side. Alright, to the right side. So keep that left feet close to your groin here. Feet placed directly on your right inner thigh. So we always flex that right toes up, so engaging the hamstring on that right side of your right leg. Now, we're going to use a strap here. With or without the strap is really up to you. Depends how far you can go. If you don't have the strap, you can always hold any part of the legs that is comfortable for you. But if you have the strap, it's much easier. You just strap it around your feet, hold it on both sides of the strap with both hands, and inhaling, lengthening the spine. Flex that right toe up, and when you exhale, you want to bend those elbows to the side, open up that chest, and you want to lean towards that right feet as much as you can. Alright. No, we try not to round your back here. If you're experiencing rounding your back, you want it to just roll that shoulders behind you and open up that chest towards the toe. Continue to flex that right toes up. And slowly on your exhale, remember, sigh it out. Relaxing the muscles. Fold forward. And if you notice, on my inhale, I pull back a little bit because my muscles are expanding. And when you exhale, fold down a little bit more. If you're not using your strap, just hold on to your calves, your ankles, anywhere. Inhale and exhale. And just last one here. Inhale and exhale. And on your next inhale, you want to straighten the hands, look forward, and then slowly bring your hands back to the center. Now, place your right hand over towards your left knee, so we're crossing over to the left knee. Inhale, left arms up. Now this time we're stretching the left side of the oblique, so I'm going to turn the body over towards the left side. Look over to the left and lengthening the left side of your oblique. Take one deep breath. And when you exhale, you're leaning your left arms over towards the right side. So tilt the body fully to the right side and just take a look up to the ceiling here. So even a slight tilt, you can start to feel the left side of the body. So inhale, lengthening the left arm over towards the right side. And exhale, just go a little bit more deeper. Opening that chest maybe, and exhale, last one. Okay. Inhale, let's come back up to the center here. So feel the difference, feel the length on that left side. Just roll that shoulders back and forth. Alright. Now switch legs. So you're just going to bend your right knee and straightening your left leg to the side. Okay, keep that feet close to your left inner thigh. Flex your left toes up and either use a strap to strap around the feet, or you can just use your hand, no problem here. So pick your variety, pick your options. And now inhaling, lengthening the spine, pull the shoulders back, and exhaling, bend the knee, elbows to the side, and begin to fold forward. Okay. So the goal for this pose is not bringing the forehead down to your knees, even though there is a pose called Janushirasana, which means knee to forehead pose. Now, but today we're working on your hamstring, so we're going to keep your body up straight. So don't round that back. And just one more deep breath here. Now on your next inhale, just slowly release and just bring the strap to the side. And now we're going to balance out by lengthening the right side of the oblique. So place your left hand over to your right knee. Left, right. Okay, left hand to your right knee. Inhale, right arms up and just turn the body slightly to the right. Look over. And when you exhale, you just want to tilt the body towards the left side. Bring that arms over. Right, like someone is pulling that arm over to the other side. If your neck is accessible for your neck here, you just want to turn and look up to the ceiling. It's comfortable. So really finding the space. Yoga is all about bringing your breath and your body together and just focus, inhaling, just lengthening, and exhaling, stretch. Teamwork. And just one more deep breath here. Open that right shoulder back if it's accessible to you, and exhale. And inhale, let's come back to the center. Well done, guys. So you want to cross the leg and come into your tabletop position. I'm just going to turn to the side, but you can stay wherever you are. Alright. So place your hands forward and you release your leg to the back. Now for tabletop position, you want to make sure that your palms, especially your wrist, is right below the shoulder and your knees is right below your hips. And your palms is shoulder width apart and your knees is hip width apart. So you can practically see a square shape, alright, in between your position. Now, we're going to stay here and coming into your cat-cow pose. As you inhale, you want to just drop the abdomen down, lifting the hip and lift the chest. Look towards the front, far forward here. Inhale. And once again, exhale. Rounding your upper back. Pull the abdomen up to your lower spine, chin to chest. Inhale again, let's look up here. Exhale, rounding your back again. Inhale and let's look up. Last round here. You can move side to side if you want to. Just be really casual about it. And then exhaling, rounding your back. You can close your eyes if this feels good. And continue to roll side to side. Inhale, let's come back to your neutral spine. Now from here, we're going to go into your downward facing dog. If this is the first time you're working on downward facing dog, I want you to take really precautious on this pose because you want to take full benefit on this position. So walk one palm to the front. Okay, so always think of like you're pushing the mat to the front here with your palms. Okay, so push the mat forward. So you're going to bring your chest, your hips to the back. Alright, like you're going into your child's pose. But we keep our feet tucked. And whenever you're ready, you're going to lift your knees off. Okay, so feel the resistance here. Push the palms forward. Your chest is still back, like you're going to reach and touch the back of your thighs. And stay here. So take your time by straightening the leg, pushing your hip up. If you notice, I'm slowly lifting my hip up without straightening the legs yet. My knees are still bent, my heels are off from the floor. So it's really depending on how tight your hamstring is. Alright, try to accommodate your lower body. And then from here, you just want to push the knees back. Alright, by straightening the legs, see how far you can go. If your hamstring is tight by now, you should be feeling that stretch behind your hamstring. And lastly, you can just drop those heels gently down to the floor. My upper body is not going anywhere. But if you find that your upper body starts to round up just to accommodate to straighten the legs, I would fully recommend you to continue to bend the knees, push the hip back, and just correct your posture here. Alright, and stay here for another one more deep breath. Spread your fingers wide here and continue to push the mat forward, widening the shoulder blade. One more deep breath. I did say one more deep breath earlier, but I just want to stay here one more breath. And now let's look forward, dropping both knees down to the floor. Good job, guys. You should be able to feel on that shoulders, alright, more than your hamstring. So stay here and I'm going to begin by stepping your right feet between your palms. So I'm going to place your right feet forward, place it right between your palms here. Ready for that low lunge. Now from here, I want you to slide your left knee a little bit to the back until you feel that slight stretch on your left quads. Okay, this is your left quads here. So once you feel that stretch, you begin to slowly rise up. You can place both hands to your knees and just push your hips downwards. Alright, so finding the sacrum, your sacrum is placed right between your sitting bone and your lower spine. So this part of your back, you're going to just Gently use the thumb and push it forward. So you're sinking your hips lower and lower. Of course, depends on the flexibility here. Okay, so stay here and push it down. If you have a block or a shoe box, or books that you could take and support, I would recommend you to take and place it right next to your hip, hands resting on top, and just push your hips forward and stay here. Roll the shoulders back. Knees projecting forward. And just stay here for one more deep breath. If you're feeling the stretch on that left quad's good for you, keep going. Just one more breath here. And exhale through your mouth. Relax. Right, shoulders relax. Good job, guys. Now, just walk those blocks forward. Place it right to the front, close to your feet, and just bring your right knees back. Hands back down to the floor. Right, so you can move your hips side to side to release the tense that you just stretched. Now, placing this time your left feet to the front. Okay, so just place it between your palms. Okay, slide your right knees a little bit to the back and feel that right quad stretch. Now, bring the blocks in and just place it next to your hip if you want to. If not, you can just use without the block. Right? No obligation. So exhale, you're going to sink your hip down using your thumb pressing on the sacrum. Right? And just push it towards the front as you're going to sink your hips down. Right? And then hands just rest on top of the block. And just stay here. Deep inhale, lengthening the spine, roll the shoulders back. When you exhale, push the hip forward a little bit more. Imagine your thumbs are there. And just one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Like you're really relaxing. Okay. Alright. Now, just walk your blocks to the front next to your feet. Push the hip back and release your knees back. Hands back down. Okay, so you can just take a quick cat-cow here if you want to, or you can rotate your body in circular motion, both side and then switch side, or you can just move side to side. It really depends what you want to, how you want to move your body. Right, and of course we're gonna do that again. And let's come back to the center. And begin by stepping your right feet to the front again. You're more familiar right now. Now, stretch your left knee back, feeling the back squats, and bring the blocks back in next to your hip. Alright, so you can lengthen the spine here and using your thumbs to push the sacrum forward. It's not necessary to place your thumbs there to push, but we're going to begin by doing so you get more familiarized on your next practice. Okay. Just keep pushing forward, and I'm going to add one movement here. Now, right hand continue to place on the block, or you can just lower it down. Okay, and inhale, reaching your left arms up to the ceiling. Now, always be careful on this pose. Try not to shift your weight to the front. Alright, we're going to bring the body still upright here. And when you exhale, like how we did earlier, we're going to tilt the body to the right side. Bring your left hand, left arm over towards the right side, feeling that nice stretch on your left oblique while you're opening the hip. Okay, so you can turn your head and look up to the ceiling here, finding that length on that left side of the body. Inhaling, opening that left chest, just one more breath here, and exhale, sink that hips down, arms reaching over to the right. So many things to do. And then inhale, come back, bring the left palms down and push the hip back. Okay, now you just walk your blocks back to the front and shift your right knees back. Okay, palms back down to the floor. Rock your hips side to side. Now, let's go to the left side. You're going to step your left feet to the front, right between the palms again. Right knee, slide back, feeling the stretch on your quads. Bring the blocks in. As you can see, I've lowered down my blocks because I could feel that my hips are beginning to open, finding more space to go a little bit deeper. So my hand's going to go a bit lower, but it's really up to you. If you still want to stay here, this is your first class on this pose, then go ahead. Okay? Now, as you continue to sink your hips down, we're going to stretch the right side now. So I always prefer to lower down on the left side of the block so I can go a little bit lower and my right arms can reach to the left a little bit more. Okay? Now from here, sink your hips down, left hand to the block, inhale, right arms up. Okay? So making sure your body is not shifting to the front. You're going to bring it back to the center. And when you exhale, lean that right arm behind you, okay, and bring it over towards the left side. Tilt the body, and you can just turn the head and look up to the ceiling. And just deep inhale here. And once again, sigh it out. 2 more deep breaths here. We're going to stay here and feel the maximum benefit. Inhale again. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. And exhale. Alright, now inhale, come back center, release your hands down. And just walk your blocks towards the front again and bring your left knee back. Alright, just shift slowly, hands back down to the floor. Now finally, just flatten your back feet and sink your hips back going into your child's pose. Relax your hand, relax the forehead down, and stay here. We're gonna just gently lift your head up and just gaze towards the front between your palms. Now, with your hip sinking to the back, you're gonna begin walk both of your hands to the right side. That's what we've done yesterday. So keeping your abdomen resting on top of your thighs. Try not to lift your left side of the oblique up. Just stick it down like someone glued the body down to the thighs, but your arms are reaching over towards the right side. Begin to feel the stretch on that left oblique. And inhaling, lengthen again. And exhaling, you just gently bring the forehead down to the floor or just let it hang like how I'm doing right now. And really just breathe however you want, as long as they are deep and quality breath. Just stay here and reconnect with your heart, reconnect with your breath, and how these poses affect the body. And just one more deep breath here. And begin lifting your head up and walk those hands back to the center. So we're going to realign the body. If your body has shifted to the left side slightly, just want to bring the body back to the center by moving right and left. Now, let's go over to the left side. So walk both of your hands over towards the left side. As you can see, my right oblique is still placing right on top of my thighs, not going anywhere. And just keep walking over towards the left, feeling that length on my right side of the oblique. So look between your palms here. One inhale. And exhale, just relax the forehead down to the floor. Or just let it hang. once again, now checking that your heart and your breath just gently sinking a little lower and deeper down to the thighs or down to the mat. And just letting all go with your breath. And next, inhale, just lift your head up really slow and take your time and walk your hands back to the center, and let's come to realign that body again. So move side to side. Alright, now just come back center, lift your head up and walk your hands back. Okay, now sitting your hips down to the side and straightening both legs towards the front. Just give a quick shake. Alright, just bend your right knee, bend your left knee, hug it close, lengthening the spine. And just drop both knees down. Go ahead, drop it down to the side, bring your feet together. So I'm gonna move forward so you guys can see me. And just simply interlace your fingers under your toes here and open the knees out to the side. Sitting upright, lengthening the spine, and you're welcome to close your eyes here. And then continue with your breath. Deep inhale. Then once again, let go. Relax the body. And again, inhale. Exhale. And just gently open your eyes. One inhale again. And this time when you exhale, you're going to bend both elbows, lean your chest forward like how we did yesterday, but this time with no support with the block. You just want to lean the chest forward, look far ahead to the front. Relax the shoulders here. And just slowly come back to the center. Place your left hand just behind your right hip. Inhale now, reach your right arms up. When you exhale, you're going to tilt your hands over towards the left side. So just bend your left elbow and reaching your right arms over towards the left. Relax that left shoulder down. Keep that right knee down. Okay, but if you feel that your right knee starts to pick up, it's okay. Go ahead and pick it up, but not too much. But keep telling that knee to stay low. Right arms away from that right knee. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, let's come back to the center. Wow, that was a great stretch on my right side. Let's go left side. Right hand just placed next to my right hip behind, and inhale, left arms up. When you exhale, remember, tell the left knees to go down, and we're going to reach your left arms over. Just gently bend your right elbow and reach your left arm over. Just stay here and look up if you want to. Just one more breath here. And inhale, let's slowly come back to the center and going to bring both knees back up. And just straighten the legs forward and begin to shake. And maybe you want to take your time to go into your Shavasana. Alright? And just place all your props to the side and prepare for the corpse pose. So not literally sleeping, but it's just to be aware of the body. But today, we're going to just be aware with your breath. Sounds nice. So you just slowly find your way down to the floor. I like to roll my back vertebrae by vertebrae, rounding my back here, and just slowly come down to the floor. Spread your arms wide, turning your palms up. Just let both of your feet fall to the side, and really just stay here. Connect with your breath, connect with your heart, and connect with the floor, with the mat. Just bringing the awareness to each and every part of your body. Just be so grateful to your body that you're able to move, able to stretch, able to locate a small amount of time that you have to this practice. And just by letting go of all the stress in your body, everyone will develop stress, but it's just really how you handle them. Letting go is the first step, and the breath is the key. Observing the inhalation and exhalation of your breath. Finding the length in your body through your breath here. And now go ahead and stay in your Shavasana as long as you can, but try your best not to fall asleep. If not, join me and slowly making your way out of your Shavasana. Firstly, let's come back to the center. Let's come back to your body. Come back to every tiny bits of movement that you're slowly making right now. Wriggling the fingers, wriggling the toes. Just joining both of your feet together, and you want to reach both arms up above your head and give your body, your spine a nice long deep stretch and release here. Then gently bend one knee at a time. And you want to hug both knees to your chest. Stick it really slow. And just rock side to side. A gentle rock for your back. And now roll fully to your right side, into your fetus. If this feels good for you, and just stay here for a little while. Then gently make your way back up to seated. Try your best to keep your eyes closed still, so it doesn't matter where you're facing as you come up to seated. Just stay very aware with your body. Just settling the body down. Hand resting on knees. Or you can place your right hand to your heart center. Left hand back to your abdomen again. And just take 3 long deep breaths to come back to the center. Come back to the present. Come back to what's your intention for today. And now gently blink, open up your eyes. And well done today. I hope you enjoyed the second day of yoga for beginner. Now you can always replay this if you want to practice again, right? If not, I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now. Namaste.